Hey y'all, look at this. This is keeping it real. This is raw and uncut. We just got done doing our barn chores this morning because here at my home, everything home with Renee, the first thing on the list for the day in the morning is 5:30 in the morning. I am up, getting my clothes on, grabbing my cup of coffee, and it's out to the barn to do the barn chores. I live on a farm. If I haven't said it before, I live on the double R, and we have a multitude of barn animals as well as indoor pets. We have horses and mini donkeys. We have goats. We have pigs, ducks, chickens. It's like old McDonald's farm here. We've got everything. And those critters have to be taken care of, rain or shine, sleet, snow, hail, it don't matter. They can't take care of themselves. So mornings are crazy busy. First thing you got to do is prioritize and get those morning chores done. And I thought, I don't care about having to edit my videos and things like that for my crafts, but for things like this, I am keeping it real because it's real life, everybody. Y'all have real lives, real homes. You work, your moms, your dads. You may live on a farm, you may live in town, it doesn't matter, but you have chores and things that you have to do. And you may be wondering, well, why are you doing this, Renee? You're for crafting and videos and such, but I'm also home organizing and DIYs with furniture and things. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I am going to be raw and uncut and show you an entryway where we come into our house most times from the side door. And a mess. I'll tell you. I'm just going to show you because we're going to redo this, and I'm going to kind of take you through the steps of what I went through to redo it and change it, reorganize it so that we have a place for everything and everything in its place. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now, what I have to do to clean it up and get it ready, and then what it's going to look like after. And maybe it'll give you some helpful tips on a very busy place in your house where you come in and out of a lot and real life happens and it gets messy and it gets cluttered and you don't have anywhere to put anything and everything gets stockpiled and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that whole thing. So anyway, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a little tour, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this is real stuff, but it's going to look a whole lot better when I'm done. Okay, y'all, here I am again. I have to admit, I had to put a new battery in because I thought it was getting low. I forgot to put a new battery in, but oh Lord, I look like I don't know, got my hair skinned, but I told you, it's real. It's raining out like crazy, and I'm wet. My hair is wet. I just got it in my ponytail for the morning because that's what I do. I just throw it up and I go. No sense in getting cleaned up before you go to the barn because, yeah. You got to come back and clean up anyway. All right, so we're at my side door of my home, I said, and we come in this entryway, and the entryway actually has two doors, one to the right, one to the left. To the right, you walk into our kitchen. To the left, we have a mother-in-law suite attached to our home. When you walk in, the first thing you see is, there's probably glare, but our entryway is wood, okay? And I do try to have a few cute little things out because my husband, he loves horses. We have horses. He loves old tack. He loves old tools. Collects those things. So I kind of try to decorate it for him, and he's done decorating too, with old things. Now this is to the left. This is the entryway where you walk in and go into our guest house. And if I close my outside door, I'll show you right back here is where my hubby hangs all the barn coats and his hats. He's one of those men that has a million hats. Oh, and there's some more horse tack there. So it just kind of hangs on the wall as you walk in. Try to put a little pretty pot there, and you can see my coffee cup sitting on the chair because I got to have my morning coffee. And on the floor here, we got a tile floor, which I like, but I got all my boxes out. And oh, there's little whiskey girl. She's our whiskey girl. She's loving it because I got these boxes out. I'm going to put all of the things in it that I want to store into the shed or his building that he got, which thank God he just got a little building outside this year so that we can use as our shop, and that's real handy. But as you can tell over the years, there's the door with that ugly dark red color on it. And it's got scuffs and scratches and scrapes from the use and the wear and the tear, and I don't like it. And then here, oh gosh, look at here, guys. Look at here. This is horrible. Wow. Yeah. This is a little, I don't know, cabinet, maybe an old entertainment cabinet or something that we picked up for just a few dollars at a garage sale, and thought, yeah, maybe we can turn that into a little wine rack or something pretty. Well, it ended up one door. Who keeps a cabinet with one door? Well, we do. But it just ended up setting out here and being a little spot to store all the crap that we used for outside paints, tools, things like that. And I threw a little shelf on top for even more storage. It's great. And everything that just is clutter gets stuck there. And I hate it. Because, I mean, we did put a little rack here to hang, like my husband, you know, he has to take his lunch bag, his big lunch bag. And I do have these nice handy little, I told you we have barn animals, so we have lots of feed. Well, I figured out a way to take these bags and turn them into shopping bags. Yeah, and if you can see inside there, they've got little pockets. I put a liner in them. Maybe I'll have to do that on a DIY. If y'all would like to see these made on a DIY and how to make them, because they are fantastic. I mean, you can take any kind of animal feed bag. I'm doing a terrible job filming because I'm by myself. But our dog food bags, I've made them out of the, forgive me, the kitten caboodle bags for kitty cats. And, you know, for lack of anywhere else nice to store them, I just threw up a hook there, and I just hang them up there, and on my way out the door I grab them. But yeah, as cute as they are, I mean, come on, really? I can find a better way to store those. So, as I throw all those, you can see how many I've got, because I'm telling you we have a lot of feed bags. This is the door to the right, and this is the door that goes into our kitchen. So, there it is. You walk in this entryway, and you see the two doors, and you see the coats hanging, and to me it's like a big, giant, messy closet. Isn't that something? I'm going to face you back to me, and I can't see what I'm doing. I told you this one is keeping it real. This video is really keeping it real. I have on my old work clothes. I have my hair up. I have near to none makeup on. This is my daily morning, and this is how I am, and this is how it is. But I wanted to do that because, like I said, so many people have an area in their home like this that's used and used and used. But there's no organization, there's no rhyme or reason, so I really had to sit down and think, what do we really need in that room? And if we need it for our coats, and if we need it for our egg cartons, because, I'll show you, I told you we got chickens, and I have a lot of these egg cartons, because we sell our chicken eggs. We have a lot of folks that like to buy those fresh eggs, because our chicken's free range, which means they're out in the field eating what they want when they want. They come into the coop at night to keep safe. So most of their diet, 90% of their diet, is bugs and nature and seeds and, you know, things that are really healthy for them. We try to get the GMO-free feed for them so that they stay healthier. And the eggs are fantastic. Oh, even the duck eggs. Duck eggs, if you've never had them, try them. They're delicious and phenomenal for baking. Anyway, so I really need this entryway as a means to, when we're walking into the side of this house, we can easily grab our coats. We can easily grab anything we need for the barn, my egg basket or my egg carton. All of that cabinet filled with paint and things like that, I can now put in boxes and take out to the building and store it. But I do like the cabinet, so I want to redo this cabinet, repaint it, make it nice, make it appealing and pretty, because I don't, farm girl or not, I like pretty and appealing. And we're going to rearrange this whole thing so that we have organization, space, and an attractive area to enter when you come in. So, that being said, let's get busy, and I'll just add in a little bit of how I get started cleaning. Are you serious right now? Hold on to your shorts, guys, because it's going to get ugly. Okay, y'all, forgive me. It's a very small room, so it's kind of hard to set the camera where you can film. But I'll just start and you'll get the gist. I know you've all done this before. When I get all this out and all this done, I'll give you a quick clip of how much stuff I had in this crazy cabinet and how in the world I ever put it there. Chicken egg incubator. Yeah, we incubate eggs. We grow baby chickens. Maybe I'll show you that one day too when we get a batch. That's got to go to the barn. At least I got some things in totes. Pet grooming supplies. I groom my own dogs too. It's cheaper that way. Alright, y'all. Now that was just a real quick clip because I got way too much to do and I don't want to bore you to death. So, I just kind of wanted to give you an intro to what I'm going to do. And let me show you the shelf now. Look at that. All I did there was emptied those two top shelves. I still got all that in the bottom, which we've been storing all our pool stuff for the summer. And I got all that up at the top. But look at the mess I got on the floor. Oh my goodness. And little Whiskey, she just thinking, what are you doing, Mama? What are you doing? So, if you're getting a kick out of this, and I hope you are, come on back for the next clip. Because I'll have this all cleaned up, like I said. And we'll get busy starting the DIY part of it, which is the fun part. And I might take a little trip to the Dollar Tree today and see what I can't find container-wise to be able to make nice storage area for the things that we really, really need and use in here. Not the stuff that we've just been plumb lazy to take out to the barn where it should be, or the old paint that we should have put in the shop months ago when my husband got the shop put in. I'm finally getting to it. I really do have a busy life. It's a crazy life, but I love my life. Love the animals. I love the farm. But it's time for this girl to get organized. So, yes, I'm chewing my gum too. How rude, I know, but I've got to have my gum. So if y'all want to see how I get this organized and the after of how pretty it turns out, because I know it's going to turn out pretty, then you stay with me. Thanks. Okay, y'all. Why am I bending down like this? Well, it's because the way I had to set my camera angle. But I just wanted to kind of update a little bit here and add some more clips. I decided what I was going to do with the old cabinet that was in that entryway. I got an idea, and I really think that Poppy, which is my husband, we call him Poppy, I'm out here borrowing his shop to do this and his tools, but I think he's really going to like this idea once I get it done, because I've seen him admire these similar type DIYs before, and he really likes them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this thing apart, and we're going to turn it into a bench, like a hall tree bench. So I just thought you'd get a kick out of seeing me whack this baby in half, and then as I go, I'll give you little bits and pieces on how I style it. Thanks. Watch out, woman with a power tool. Welcome back to Everything Home with Renee. I'm hoping that you stuck with me till the end so you could actually see how this DIY turned out, because Lordy, it was a lot of work, and it's actually taken many days to get everything completed because, like I said, life here is very busy and a lot of things going on with Christmas coming up and Christmas DIYs. But finally, between Poppy and I, we've got the entryway completed, and I'm so excited because it really did turn out so darn adorable. And since I'm filming myself and it is a small space, like I said, I'm going to try my best to get everything in. And I think I'll be able to get most of it in, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So without further ado, let's just start where I'm filming at. I'm going to turn the camera around and start showing you the entryway from the door that we come in. That used to be an ugly old red door that I showed you, and it was hideous. And you can see now in the background is totally different. And I'll just kind of take you through and explain some of this stuff we did. I didn't do a lot of clips of us building our bench and cabinet and stuff. Because like I said, it was just so darn busy, but I'll just kind of explain what we were doing as we went along. So let me step out of the way and we will start with the door to the entryway. Now, if you remember, this door was that ugly, ugly, ugly red, but I was able to paint it white. And I made a little homestead sign to hang up over the top because I love the buffalo plaid. I love whites. I love farmhouse. I've always loved the country style. It's always been my style. And you know, I don't just love the style, but I live the life. So it goes perfectly. And then if you look over in this direction, this is the corner that used to have that ugly, tall shelf stacked full of crap. And now we have an absolutely adorable little stand with my little Christmas tree. I've even decorated it in here for Christmas. I'm so darn excited. It's actually cute when you walk in. It's adorable. It's inviting. We'll move up a little closer. I got my little snowman here, and I made a couple of candlesticks with our last name's initials on them. My little Christmas tree. And look, oh my goodness, look, there's our kitchen door. Do you see that? Ah, I redid it too. Got my Christmas wreath up. And if you're wondering, what in the world did you do to those doors? Well, you know, I kind of go overboard with things sometimes. But this whole room was buffalo plaid. And so I decided to decoupage my doors. I sure did. And now the entryway door and the kitchen door, they match. And I simply decoupaged that, honest to Pete, with buffalo plaid check paper napkins, decoupage glue, and then when it was done, I sealed it with a varnish so that it won't chip or mar or scratch, and it's really easy to wash. And I can always sand it down if I ever want to change them to solid color. But Poppy really thought that looked neat. He loved it. And we just definitely have to have his mirror. He loves his mirror there. He says a mirror behind the door is good luck. So, and as you can see on the right hand side, I've got my decorative little antique fresh eggs basket with my little fresh egg sign that isn't standing up where it belongs, but there we go. And just a little shelf up above with some pretty clear glass antique milk jugs that we collect. And my basket on the left, yes, that is my true egg collecting basket. We do collect eggs in that basket. Welcome to our farmhouse sign. And now I'm going to spin past our kitchen door, and we are going to look at what we see when we first walk in. And look at this, guys. Look what a difference. This is our stool or bench that we made out of that old cupboard. Poppy helped me attach the old antique door to it, and I simply made this adorable little cushion out of a tablecloth from Walmart. Yes, I bought one tablecloth from Walmart and I made that cushion. I made the little curtains for the bottom because here's my storage. If you move the curtain, let me see if I can do this here. We can store our shoes. Kitty cat likes to hide under there. And you just drop it back down and it's just absolutely adorable. And the little pillows I made to put on my antique chairs. And I simply did those with a blanket. I took a blanket and cut it into the size I needed for my pillows, stitched it up, and voila. I did pick up the little Merry Christmas with a little red truck pillow from Walmart for $5. But I also made this little pillow out of the same blanket, and I just did a tie fashion pillow where you make frays on the ends and tie the ends together so it's all fringy and old looking. And I've got a few little Christmas decor items here. My husband just, you know, had to keep his horse tack and Western kind of things up there because he just loves those. And here I made for my husband for Christmas a little wreath out of old shotgun shells. Now, y'all, that's country. And then the clip that you saw my hubby Poppy working on the door, what he was attaching are these really beautiful, beautiful antique, sorry, you could hear my dog barking. He thinks someone's out here with me. My apologies. One of the clips you saw my husband Poppy working on these gorgeous old railroad lanterns. And thank goodness he's an electrician, because we got the idea to hang them up on this door, and he wired them up, and we put little candelabras in them so that they light and shine. And I don't know, I just think it's such a cool idea. I really, really love them. And you know, I know they're glare. They've got some glare because they're on, but I'll turn the light off. And it just shines such a pretty little light on everything. I didn't do anything to the entryway to the apartment. I just hung a little Christmas wreath. And then of course we do still have to have our coats and things. So we just moved our coat rack that Poppy made me down lower. and put our old antique sign up there. And then he helped me make this cool shelf, which is actually a rope shelf. And I hope you can see that. It's all hanging by ropes. And here we can put our hats and gloves and things like that for the barn when we want to grab them, our coats down below, and even some pretty little decorations above with our cowboy hats, which we definitely do need in the sunshine here. And this is the top half of that old shelf that we had, where we made the bench out of the bottom half. But we were able to take that and put an extra shelf in it, and I was able to fill it with my totes. And I even have a spot for our egg cartons. See that under there? And then when I'm not using it, with the little buffalo check curtain, which I made out of the same tablecloth from Walmart, $8, and I got a cushion and 2 curtains out of it. It's fantastic. It provides the most perfect storage area. So guys, I am really hoping that you think this room has turned out as cute as we do. We absolutely love walking in here and smile every time we do, because it's just such a joy now to come into a warm and welcoming entryway that is actually usable and doable. And let me tell you, it was some serious work, but it was so worth every minute of it. And I'm kind of looking at the room through my viewfinder, and I love it. It turned out really great, I think. So if you liked this and you like the idea of taking something that you didn't think you'd use anymore, like that big cabinet we had, cutting it in half and turning it into something really cute, I hope that gave you some inspiration. Some inspiration on how you can make things cute but still organize them, because this is just, it's such a blessing and a joy to be able to walk in here and know that this room is cute enough for people to come in and enjoy and look at when they walk in the door, but it's also where we actually use this room. We come in, we get our coats, we get our egg crates, we get our egg basket to collect our eggs. Everything we need is in here, and it's charming. So I really hope you liked this. And if you did, come back for more videos. I'm planning on doing more household DIY things, and I still have a ton of Christmas crafts that I want to put out to you. So I hope you're watching my Christmas holiday edition. And everybody, I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving. I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, keep it real, stay true, and always be uniquely you. Love you guys. Bye.